Welcome back to CasualBiasRugby. 17-0. 17-0 ends up in 29-28 for the Argentinians. I mean, as you know, I just talk off the script. There's no script here. I'm just talking first thing that comes to mind, right? And the first thing that comes to mind is well done to Argentina. Deserved victors at the end of the day. They played the better rugby for the longer period of the game. Deserved victors at the end. And there's a lot of talking points from last night's game. Okay, I usually just post a video directly after the game. I was way too tired. Okay, I got home and I was like, okay, quick little TikTok. If you want to see my instant match reaction, just go to TikTok. Just watch that quick little clip and then come back to this one if you wish to. Please do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. But anyway, 29-28 to the Argentinians in Argentina. And first and foremost, right, if you blame Manie Libbok for this game, and I know, like, in the comments, come at me, I don't care, right? If you blame Manie Libbok for this game, you are an utter twat, right? Like, yeah, should he have gotten the kick? Yes. Should he not have kicked the ball dead? Yes. But then you think, was he good playing the game? Yeah, he was brilliant when he came on. His attacking kicks were absolutely brilliant. He was on point. He ran the game very, very well. He controlled that game from left to right, just distributing the ball. He was very, very good when he came on. Yes, he had a shocker when it came to the boot, when that final kick, right? Like, I think he missed it by quite a mile. We were 17-0 in the lead. Like, he shouldn't even have had a decider kick when he came onto the field. How many kicks did they 10 miss? RugbyNause, right? How many kicks did he miss? So we're blaming Manie for missing a penalty, right? Well, you should have never even been in that position in the first place, okay? Should he have made the kick? Yeah, I don't dispute that. But how many kicks did they miss? How can you blow a 17-0 lead? How can we look gassed 25 minutes into the game? How can we cruise and then all of a sudden look like we've never played together? Like, it was shocking. Like, I'm so riled up with just reading some of the comments of people blaming everything on Manie. How many missed tackles did we have in this game, right? I don't even have stats in front of me, right? But I can't remember a tackle of Marco van Staden or Roan Orkia. They missed a ton. But we want to blame Manie. Everything's just Manie. Because when he kicks bad, all of a sudden, yeah, the kicker should be kicking those kicks. Yeah, he should be, okay? But should he have been in that position? It's a 23-man game. Manie came on and we chased the game, right? Like, we want to blame Manie for everything, yet our team was shocking yesterday. We can go through the full lineup and we'll do that in a second, right? No, let's do it now. Let's go from 1 till 23, okay? Starting off, Oxenchep, brilliant yesterday. Malcolm Marx, quiet to his standards, but shit at the line-out. Once again, shit at the line-out. 5 meters away line-outs. In their 22 line-outs, we lose the ball. Our strong point, we lose the ball. Okay, so don't just blame the kicks, right? Because those are literally 5 points guaranteed for us usually. But we lose every single line out at the moment. Thomas du Toit, average game, bit quiet. Salman Murat, I thought he's going to have a stellar game, like he's going to come out physically. Does he think he's Manie Libbok or Andre Pollard with his pop passes the whole time? He doesn't carry. I don't see Salman do anything. He's just there. What is he doing? Shit game from him. Roan Orkia, shit game. Marco van Staden, shit game. Horrible games. So many missed tackles. You know, we spoke about the All Blacks, right? We missed 37 tackles in that game. I think the two of them missed about 37 by themselves yesterday. But yeah, let's blame Manie. Let's blame Manie, right? Like, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Who was Ben Jason Dixon? Was he even on the field? I love Ben Jason Dixon. Everyone knows I love Ben Jason Dixon. I hardly saw him. Literally. Like, I don't think he had a bad game. I don't think he had a great game at all. But just, was he there? Jasper Wiese, sound game probably. Okay, fine game. Kobus Reinach, very up, very down. Inconsistent from Kobus Reinach. How many times, even when Jaden Hendrickson came on, we had a breakdown, right, which they exploited very well, Argentinians, right? They were a big threat at the breakdown. We don't even have a 9 at the breakdown. What was going on? Where was our 9 throughout the game? Right? Like, we had ups and downs with it. I just don't know. Andre Pollard looked amazing for 20 minutes until he looked like he just ran a marathon. Right? I understand it's 36 degrees. And I understand, and it's unfair to say these boys has to be fit or whatever. Right? But look at the state of them and look at the state of us at 25 minutes. Well, we were the attacking team. So we didn't even have to do the defending. Thank goodness they didn't start playing rugby until we had to start defending, until the 25 minutes, right? Because our defense was shocking. Was it just because we were tired? I don't know. But Andre Pollard, he had a good game. He had a very good game, Andre Pollard. He just looked like he was dead the whole time, right? Like he looked like he was gassed from minute 20. Our centres, Lukanya and Jesse Creel, very good on attack. Where were we defensively there? Like, the amount of times they just got overlap after overlap after overlap after overlap, while we know that's exactly what Argentina do to exploit other teams. They just did it to us. At some points we looked like we had great rush defense, but our 2 boys that usually control the defensive line, where were they in defense? You know, I love Jesse Creel, I love Lukanya. I love that centre combination, right? Defensively, they were vulnerable yesterday. Like, crazy. It was ridiculous. Mapimpi, good game. I thought Mapimpi had a very good game. He was sound. Kurt Lawrence, I think, was shit yesterday. Now we all... don't make it an issue where it's not fine to come down on your bigger and your most favourite players, right? Like, that is what responsibility is all about. Kurt Lawrence didn't have a good game yesterday. Like, to his standards, obviously... I don't see much that he did yesterday. Apelile Fassi, he scored that try. His hands was in his asshole after that. You know, Mani Lubbock at the end, by the way, Mani Lubbock 5 meters away does a brilliant little hold-up pass to put Fassi through the gap. Fassi knocks it 2 meters away from the line, and all of a sudden, Argentina are free. Right? And that was when we were 2 points in the lead. He scores that, we win the game. Fassi knocks it. But no, it's Mani's missed kick, right? But if we score that, everyone would be, oh, Mani, the insane playmaker. That's why we trust him in that 10 jersey. Exactly. Fassi, shit, yesterday. Like, defensively, nowhere. Yeah, he had a couple. Yeah, he scored a nice try. Other than that, what did he do? Nothing. Our bench was a lot better, you know. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, I was so confused as to why he's playing. But he was very good yesterday. His lineouts were actually accurate. What was his percentage on the lineouts? I don't think it was 100%, but I mean, compared to what we had before that, sorry, I've got a runny nose. Gerard Steenekamp, hardly saw him. Vincent Koch, hardly saw him. Then Ebenezer obviously made a difference when he came on. Crucial lineout steal for us there at the end of the game. All in vain, really, because we still lost the game. Elrich Louw came on, busybody. Good game from Elrich Louw. Kwagga Smith, not the usual Kwagga Smith that we see, but he was still a busybody coming on. Jaden Hendrickson came on. I thought he was okay as a 9, you know, but he is shocking in defence. Shocking. And he also made some glaring mistakes. Like, who was it that just ran through there? Was it Mateo Carreras? Was it one of the centres? I can't even remember. That just humiliating handoffed Jaden Hendrickson. Like, I don't know. And then Mani came on, and I thought he had a brilliant game. I thought Mani was one of our best players on the field, right? Take the kick away, take the kick that he dared away. Obviously, that's part of his game, right? But other than that, I thought he controlled the game so well, you know. And I don't blame people for putting a bit of blame on Mani, because obviously he should have made that kick. You know, when I was watching the game and I saw him miss it, I was angry, you know. But I'm not blaming the game on Mani. That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. You see, if we had this team where Mani could play in that 10 position, but we had a Percy Montgomery at 15, or when Bowden Barrett started missing kicks, they still had Richie Moanga to take over there, or they had Geordie Barrett to take the kicks, or whatever, right? If we had that, you know, Mani, in my opinion, would just take that 10 jersey. But obviously we don't have that at the moment, and I'm surprised that we just don't say Marnie and Pollard. Why don't we just go with that, you know, if we really wanted to? But just to blame everything on one player, that is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, let's go on to the game, right? Argentina, well done. I mean, they showed some fighting spirit. There's a lot of teams that would have probably thought, if you play against the Springboks and you go 17-0 down in what, like 9 to 12 minutes or something ridiculous, that's game over. You don't come back because our defense is that strong. They just found ways to keep that ball loose, spread us out wide, and just absolutely blitz us. You know, obviously we didn't do them any favors by missing all of the tackles, but they did so well to just keep us almost defensively vulnerable and spread that ball out wide to the danger guys to just go through. Their forwards were ruthless. Every breakdown, contesting, every breakdown pushing us. Right? They saw we are gassed and just said, okay, well, we're just going to spread that ball from right to left to right to left to right to left the whole time. And it destroyed us, right? We didn't even know who to tackle anymore. Okay? The fact that they beat us by 1 point and that they missed a ton of kicks just tells you everything you need to know. Their out-of-hand kicking was scintillating. Why are we sitting with that ball and just trying to get rid of it and kicks that ball 5 meters in front of us out, while we see how effective it is with them? When they get the ball, they just turn us around and they kick it long, they keep it in the field. Because they see we are gas, so we actually have to go and play rugby. If we kick the ball out, okay, then it's their line out, and they win the territorial battle. You know, why didn't we just try and turn them, keep that ball in play, you know? Have them run it from deep or something like that. But we kick it out, like from our own 22, a couple of meters forward, and they have an attacking line out. Like, what are we doing? At some points I was watching this game and I think, what are we doing? How can we play so good? This is my biggest issue, right? How can we play so good for that 12 minutes? Right? The most fluent running rugby that we've seen in a long time. We concede one try. And it's a great try from Argentina. Brilliant try, right? Totally just deceived us. Did they already have the overlap? Was Kirtley already sent off? I can't even remember. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, right? It was a brilliantly worked try, and they go in. After that, we just go back to ruck, high ball, ruck, high ball, without even trying to run the back line again after we've just seen how good it works. We've seen how good it works, but as soon as one piece of controversy comes in and one piece of doubt comes in, we just revert back to the same. And it didn't work this time. Why not stick with your guns? If you have a game plan for the game, go for it. Stick with it. Like, it makes no sense to me. We were terrible competing in the air, right? Yet we kept doing it. We saw, listen, with this heat and humidity and whatever, or the sweat, everyone is missing tackles. So why are we kicking the ball to them? Why not run it at them? We see even we are slipping off tackles. So how about we see how they've been slipping off tackles and keep exploiting it. Run that ball at them. Run it at them. No, we're just going to kick, you know. Like, I have no issue with attacking kicks and stuff. Until you see, okay, it's not working. But every time we've run the ball, we scored 2 tries. We scored 2 tries instantaneously from running the ball. Why did we revert back to fucking box kick rugby club? Like, it doesn't make sense. This one is on Rassie and the players. I am done. Like, not done, but like, when there are people to be held responsible, we need to hold them responsible, you know. I don't care if it's your favorite coach. I don't care if it's your favorite player, right? Call it out when it's a lapse of judgment or a shit game from someone, right? Like, don't go into someone's comments, right, and say, Marnie was shit. You shouldn't. Don't you think Marnie already eats himself up? Obviously, he already eats himself up. But just to blame players the whole time, right? The same guys for one error, while your favorite player makes a ton of errors in the same game. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Anyway, well done to Argentina. Obviously, they beat us in Argentina. Now, I've got a lot of comments from the Kiwis and stuff even that's coming at me. Oh, you only beat us with the yellow cards. See, you lost to Argentina. I'm like, dude, we beat you when we had yellow cards as well. So calm down. Okay, you lost to Argentina. Where did you lose to them? We lost in Argentina. Where did you lose? At home? Okay. Obviously, that's going to eat me up if we actually go and lose to Argentina at home as well. But we had the golden opportunity. We literally had the cup in our hands, 17-0 up. The cup's in your hands, and Argentina just came in and said, thank you, we'll just put that back in the middle. So now it's going home. Now it's coming all the way to Nelspruit, the decider. We just need the 1 point, you know. But when South Africa has the favourite tags, you never know. This shit might just hit the fan again. It's one of those things. But yeah, I know I sound mad. I'm not mad. I'm more mad that everyone's just attacking Mani, because I think that's very, very unfair to do. I thought it was a great game of rugby, to be fair. But yeah, I'm disappointed in the result, obviously. But I'm sure the boys will bounce back when we pick the big boys. Like next weekend, no mercy. Bring on the big guns. One more performance. Take the rugby championship. Take a hard look in the mirror tomorrow. See where you made your mistakes and go again. But yeah, we as supporters of our teams should do better than to just blame one guy for a team performance, you know, because we already know Mani's going to eat himself up because he played a brilliant game of rugby. But it's like this dark cloud of Springbok fans over him, where just blaming him on the kicks and 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 hammering on that. Like, he played a great game of rugby. We know he's a confidence player, you know. He should never have even been in that position. Should he have made the kick? Yes. 100%. And it was an easy kick. But let's not judge his game on one kick. Anyway, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.